that we're going live. Okay, I think that's happened. I don't know. I just see the message at the top right, I think. So, hello, welcome to the Old Time Slow Jam today. It's Sunday. We do this every 2 weeks. And we change key every time, and I always forget which key it is. So it is a modal today, I think. So, and we used to do this every week, but we've gone down to every 2 weeks now. So I tend to forget how to do everything and forget to get pen and paper and all this stuff to write things down. And yeah, so how this session works is we play tunes whilst everybody is muted on Zoom, and then you can just hear me playing the tune really clearly, as clear as I can play. And I'll play it fast once and then slow and then fast again. And of course, whilst you're having the benefit of being on with mute system on Zoom, you can take advantage of playing any instrument you like. You can play as many wrong notes as you like, and nobody would know. And you can play all the wrong notes until you get the right notes, which is the point of the slow jam. And so make the most of it. We do have our fast jams on Tuesdays, which is also every 2 weeks, where you also get a chance to lead if you wanted to. And if you want to find out more about this, you can go onto the website, which is onlineoldtimesession.co.uk, and all the details are on there to join if you don't have Facebook. Also, I was having a clear up today, and I was having a tidy up. I found that there's still a handful of CDs left that I've done with Jules. So if you're interested in ordering a CD with some of the tunes that I play on these sessions, there are still some available, and I do send them internationally as well. So you can actually order them on the website too. So there's still a few left, not very many copies. Right, I'm going to press unmute, and I want you to make loads of noise starting now. Hello, everybody. Oh,
Hello.
Hello.
right, hello.
Hi, Ellie.
That made me jump.
How you doing?
Hi, Ellie.
Greetings. Not too
Right.
much traffic right now.
Oh, okay. No noisy motorbikes today.
Oh, that may or may not be true. We'll see.
I think, do you remember the time where we had a very hot summer in the UK and somebody had the door open and he lived very near an airport and the planes were very loud? I don't know if any of you remember that, but yes, that was quite funny. Right, so we're in A modal.
Yeah. Been a while.
It has been a very long time. So do put tune requests in chat if you want to make sure we do them. And otherwise I'll just get carried away. But not too carried away because there's not that many A modal tunes that I know really. So and then the next session will be in C, which would be even worse in terms of lack of knowledge of how many tunes there are. Right. I could maybe start with Greasy Coat for a warm up.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, actually, Colm, if you were going to do some tunes today, what would you do before
If you were going to do it.
I just it's similar with me. I don't know many tunes and
Yeah, I just don't want to do all the
yeah.
tunes that you might want to do.
Uh, okay, let me have a look.
Is
So
Greasy Coat one of them?
Cluck. No, it isn't. Not at the moment. I can't remember what I know. But Cluck Old Hen, Frosty
Okay.
Morning, um, Kitchen Girl, maybe Squirrel Hunters.
Okay, so I'll start off with Greasy Coat. That's quite familiar tune to many. Right. And oh, hi Caroline, if you're there in the background. For those who've just arrived, let me introduce Kim and Tony, who are here for the first time, so welcome to the group.
Greetings.
And meet everybody else. Right, Greasy Coat.
I tried to get some.
Okay. Oh, I don't think I've tuned the fiddle up yet. Whoopsie. Oh, I forgot what to say. What day is it today? I can't decide what to do today. I think, well, okay, there's no funny ones today. It's like nice or quite serious. So there's like, it's National Best Friend Day today.
Oh, that's nice.
Nice, isn't it? And then World Oceans Day is another nice one. And then sort of serious or slightly awkward is Brain Tumor Day today as well.
All right.
Yeah, so
2 thumbs up for that one.
yeah. Oh dear. Excuse me. Right, so Greasy Coat to start with. Right, pressing mute. Okay. So I'll play it fast once, and then slow, and then fast again. faster. More. Yep. And that's called Greasy Coat, and pressing unmute. Hello.
Ah,
Oh,
Ethics.
Hi, Bill. Hi,
Hi,
Pierre.
Bill.
hi
Hello.
everybody.
Hello.
Oh,
Pierre, look, we have Kim with us.
I know. I've seen him. Salut Kim.
enchanté, cher Pierre. Very good to be here.
What was the name of his tune?
Greasy Coat.
Ah, yeah, Greasy Coat. I don't remember that one.
Oh.
I'm losing sound. Could you please make loads of noise, please?
Okay.
oh.
What?
Make it noise.
Keep
More
talking.
You're
noise.
not making enough noise.
Just wake Dodgy up.
So,
My speakers are going weird.
Everybody should make buzzing noises.
That was a good warm-up tune.
Can
That
you,
actually
like,
was a really
say
good
the
one.
alphabet or something?
Yeah.
Is that your first tune?
Mm-hmm.
Very
Oh,
first.
okay.
Could you
Test,
please
test,
all
1,
start
2,
saying
3.
start counting or say the alphabet?
I can't count very high. I'll just 1, 2, 3 over and over again, shall we? 1, 2, 3, 1,
A,
2,
B,
3.
C, A, B, C.
Somebody else
A,
take
B,
over.
A,
What's
B,
that?
C, A, B, C.
Do, re.
Who's in French?
Oui.
Ba-ba-ba.
Do. Do, si, la.
Dodgy. Dodgy.
He's
Hey,
the same.
hey, Ellie.
Oh,
Yo.
actually, I need to move him.
What's up?
Hey, Ellie, are you coming to the Brandywine Festival in 2 weeks?
In 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's outside of Westchester at Claire Milner and Walt Koken's farm.
Oh, I didn't know Claire Milner had a farm. Wow. That's a possibility. I'm not sure yet. I know we're going to be away this week. I know this coming weekend we're super busy. Now we're talking the weekend of the
It's
20th.
the 20th. Yeah,
The
20th.
That's a
21st. Yeah, Friday and
possibility.
Saturday. And the Critton
possibility.
Hollow String Band is playing the Saturday
Oh,
night
hot
concert.
diggity. Okay. Well, that's a possibility then. Frankly, things have been popping around here so fast, I haven't really thought too much in advance. I did manage to get tickets for the Old Songs Festival in New York State, but that's about it.
Right, right. And I
So-
did not make the Black Creek Fiddlers reunion. I know Westchester, Pennsylvania is pretty far away for the rest of you. But I'm going to go and I'm going to field record a lot of the musicians there, and then the Saturday night concert by Critton Hollow String Band. And then I'll be doing
That
a
ought to be-
special old time music hour on that weekend, and probably separately publishing the whole concert by the Critton Hollow String Band.
That'd be
So
amazing.
I'll try to make sure that all you folks will be able to catch at least some of the music from Brandywine this year.
Mhm.
Great. Great. Hey, yeah. Thank you.
Sure.
Fab. Great. Right. I can see some requests. So let me think.
I think Red Haired Boy's in A major. Isn't it?
Modal.
Yeah, I
It's got a
think
lot
it's
of G- it's got a lot
playable
of
on the
G naturals in
banjo
it.
in A, so it ends up being in the A set, but it's actually modal. It's got the G natural on it.
Yeah.
It's one of those kind of confused tunes that gets swapped around. I think it's banjo wise, it's played on the standard A. So I don't know if we can. I could do it and see what it's like for banjo players in modal tuning. But I think that's quite a notey tune, so I won't do it just yet because it's quite. I think we're still in warm up phase. So, which means is it all right, Colm, if I ask you to do one of your tunes because they're quite good warm up tunes, I think.
Squirrel Hunters.
What about Cluck Old Hen? That's
Yeah, could do that. Yeah.
that's Squirrel Hunters is quite a busy tune, I think.
Yeah, I suppose so. Yeah, Cluck Old Hen then.
And then I can move Dodgy upstairs.
Code 6 for the gentleman.
How ready are
Sometimes
you?
9, sometimes 10.
Yeah, I'm ready.
You sure? You don't sound it.
Yeah, just thinking because I want to play it through at a fast speed and first, and then play slow. Okay? Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
Right, I'm gonna press mute. Pressing mute and unmute Colm. Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Right. I think that's fast enough for the slow jam, isn't it? I think. Yeah. So I'll do it that as the slow pace, if that's okay. Start again.
1, 2, 3, 4.
realise it's so. Yeah, that'll go so quickly. Anyway, I'll speed it up a little bit, and we do it a couple of times through. Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Right, that's it. Okay.
Thank you very much, Colm. And pressing unmute. E.
Thank you.
Or
Nice job.
All right, that's a nice one.
Thank you.
B. Right, okay. I just had a thought about those who are new to Zoom. Can you well, new to this session? So Kim and Tony, do you see all of us in the same window, or
Yes,
do
I
you
do.
just see? You don't just see me because that's
Right.
really
No,
bold.
I'm just seeing one person.
You're seeing one person, Tony. Okay, so on the top right, Tony, you might see a view button.
Or a slide left and right as well at the bottom and the middle if you're on an iPad.
Oh, so
Or at the top. Yeah.
you're on an iPad, Kim, are you?
Right.
Okay, so how many people do you see on your screen?
15.
Okay, that's cool. So, Tony, are you on a computer or
I'm on a Android tablet.
Okay, so if you swipe sideways, what does that do?
Nothing. In short,
You see, he sees us
so-
loud and clear.
I don't know how it works for
How many people are you seeing right now, Tony?
well, one. Yeah, I just see
Just one.
myself in the corner and you at the moment.
Have you
Okay,
got
so you
three
talk-
dots you can click?
so you get-
Might
you
be
get-
an option.
Look
You
in
get-
your upper left and see if you have a little button that says like group mode or group view or something like that.
Or upper right if he's on a laptop, up in the right corner. Under
So-
view.
All I've got is
You
the
might
button.
get the option on there
Live.
if you click on three dots. If you've got three dots and ellipses, so
What do you have,
Here we,
Tony?
here we go. I think. Now I see all of you,
Excellent.
Hooray!
Gallery.
Move your finger.
including Dodgy the bird.
So it's gallery
Yes,
view,
Dodgy's in the box.
gallery view or speaker view. Got it.
Speaker view is when I'm speaking, then
Just-
I'll become
just view.
big.
Yeah, just view. Yeah.
So gallery view is the most enjoyable if you're
Gallery, that was the
watching.
word I was looking for, sorry.
So you
course.
don't want to see one person at a time. That's kind of that's it's all right if you're in a single meeting, I suppose. Right, hi Caroline, is it working now? Can't hear you, but it looks like we can see you. So.
muted. The mic's
Um,
muted. It says.
Mute button.
Caroline.
Caroline, hello.
Voilà.
She's unmuted now.
You can speak now. Now that you've unmuted. Oh, is there no microphone working?
Bonsoir, Caroline.
And you,
Caroline,
I
hello.
don't think she's hearing us.
Oh, that's strange. She must have heard us unmute though.
yeah.
Right. What's going on here on chat? Oh, I didn't know you can reply within
That is, she
the
can
chat
hear us.
things. Ah, there's so many updates going on. I can't keep up. Right. I think Caroline, can you actually hear me? Can you nod?
No nodding. Oh, that's not a good sign.
So, okay.
We could text her, right? And say,
Send
Or-
a thing in the chat. Yeah.
Oh, she's just signed off again because
gonna
she's
come
put
back in
some
and see
tune
if that
requests,
fixes
but it's
it.
no point me doing her tune requests if she can't hear us.
Yeah.
Okay, thought I'd check just in case.
Very
Sandy boys. Yes, that's pretty one we could do that's fairly gentle. And then we'll start going crazy. Right. Just gonna remind myself. Okay, I think there's just one note I'm missing in that tune for some reason. I'll give it a go. Right, Sandy boys, I have played this before.
Yeah.
Pressing mute. Let's write this down. Sandy boys. Right. So, the other thing about when we record these tunes is that I write them all down, I type them up, and then I put them in the so I post them onto the Facebook groups, as well as our own one, the online old time session. So I'll put the lists up on what we've played there, as well as time stamping the YouTube video so that you can skip and find the tunes. So I do that too. Right, let's see what's happening here. Right, okay, Sandy boys. So sounds like this. Come on. Okay, a bit faster. Come on. And that's called Sandy Boys. I'm pressing unmute.
Lovely.
Cool.
That's fun. I haven't played that for a long time, must I?
Is that normally a modal tune, is it?
We always play it in A, but it doesn't really matter on the band.
Another
It's just
one, is it?
Yeah, one
Yeah,
note.
I use
Another one in A. Okay, maybe I should do Redhead Boy. Okay, so what tuning are you in, Chris?
Oh, I'm in normal. I'm in normal open G tuning.
Oh, I see.
I
Okay.
play all keys in that tuning.
Okay,
I also
so
teach people to throw away the capo.
well, not in this session.
Oh, nope, I'm not never going to throw mine away.
Right. So, I might just throw. Caroline, any luck on the sound yet? Can you say Can you wave? You wave to me, Caroline, to confirm that you can hear me. No.
Oh.
Oh dear.
Caroline, est-ce que tu nous entends?
Oh dear. How strange. She's unmuted.
Yeah, she's unmuted. Hello,
Unmuted.
Caroline.
Hello, Caroline.
Hello.
Hey, volume.
Caroline.
Volume.
You could message her. You could put her a chat message.
She's about 90 miles from me. I can shout out there.
Ah, it says connecting to audio again now.
Connecting to audio. She was connected though.
That's more than I've seen so far.
She was connected earlier. If she's allowed to mute and unmute, she was connected, but I think the microphone's playing up, or is the wrong mic connected, or
Something like that.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, hang on a minute, but she can't hear us, so maybe the
just sent her,
microphone
I
works,
just
but
sent
the
her
speakers
text.
don't.
Caroline, si tu nous entends,
Of
remue
course,
les
if her
oreilles.
sound isn't working, then the notification that a chat has come in is not going.
Oh.
Oh, she's trying something else.
Caroline, maybe select speaker. Oh yeah.
She's now disconnected audio, so. Oh, she's still trying to connect.
Some days are like that.
I don't know if you can see chat.
Yeah, possible. It's possible.
Right, okay, let's do. Shall I do? Oh, okay, I'll do Redhead Boy.
Redhead boy. Okay.
So if I don't know how this will go well with other banjo players, Chris.
Me neither, but it's only one note, so.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so,
we can manage.
It's a challenge.
I'll skip that note.
Wonder. Let me just see what it's like.
It's very doable.
It's more comfortable in standard A tuning, Chris. Everyone's changed tuning for you, Chris.
Yeah, okay.
I feel like you can play the melody, but you can't do the strums that you'd be liking to do.
Yeah, it's definitely a standard A tuning, Chris. So I will pass on that one until we do an A jam. So okay, sorry if everyone's tuned A all of a sudden.
That also gets played in Irish sessions, by the way.
Yes, it is
There's a song called "The Jolly Beggar Man." Goes to the same tune as well.
Yeah. I have all the words for that. If anybody care.
But yeah, when it comes to old time sessions, stuck with different tunings, it's not a banjo modal tune, so hence why it's not in our lists.
Yeah.
In modal.
I'll request it again when we have a G major thing.
A G major. Well, yeah, we'll be. It won't be long until 2 sessions away. We'll be back in A. For sure.
So A standard, yeah.
Yeah. So, right. Okay.
In Mixolydian mode.
Yes. Technically, it is modal, but when it comes to why, I think I've learned that our lists are divided with some Mixolydian tunes in the A set is dictated by the banjo players who are in different tunings. So whereas fiddles are in cross A, so it doesn't matter whether they play modal or standard A.
Banjo players are dictators.
Yeah.
This is why I have resisted learning different tunings.
As a banjo player who has started old time in started as an old time banjo player, yeah, that's why my list is stuck like that. So it's just as a it's just keeping the group together in terms of without tuning up for everybody.
Yeah.
Right. So okay, let me just go back to I think everything on the screen's getting.
We have cold frosty morning.
Caroline, any news? Any sound?
I seem to be working now.
Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord.
Have I missed anything? Because all my volume went and everything.
You missed about half an hour of Pierre noodling, but other than that,
okay.
Caroline, on t'a appelé et tu n'as pas répondu.
You can watch it back on YouTube.
J'existe maintenant. J'existe maintenant.
Merci.
C'est bien.
So, Caroline, I was trying to talk to you because you've put some requests in chat.
Yes.
Did you mean Texas rather than Texas Gals?
Texas, that's it. Texas Gals is in C. My mistake.
Okay, so I'm going to do Texas now that you can hear
Okay.
us. Hooray!
Sorry
Okay.
about that. I had to go in and out 3 times.
Yeah, we were wondering what was going on. Anyway, you're here, which is fantastic. Right, so Texas is the next tune. I just got to remind myself
I
how
always
it
did that
goes.
one in standard A.
Who says that?
Oh, no.
Who said that?
I said that.
Bill.
Always for years. I played Texas. I learned Texas in standard A. It was one of the first tunes that one of my early banjo mentors taught me. And I never realized that it was actually more played in A modal.
Okay. So
That wasn't just a wind up.
I'll play it either way. It doesn't matter. I'm flexible. I have to be.
Doesn't it also depend on whether the fiddle players have
Yes, you are
read
really
or not?
flexible, Bill.
It is kind of easier if one person changes tuning than everybody else.
One more time.
Flexible. Yeah.
I try to be flexible, Pierre.
Yes.
I'm not flexible in my body as I used to be, but
All is flexible.
We don't have
I
very
try.
many fiddle players, except for. And how many of you banjo players here do have a capo on right now? Raise your hands. I do. Well, there you go. It's not such an evil sin after all.
Right, speaking of banjos, I shall play this on the banjo.
I wish I could play everything out of G. It'd be great, but I don't know music.
Oh,
I
shit.
don't think we can assume that the righteous are in the majority, I'm afraid, Cheryl.
All the notes are still there.
You have a capo on, Ben?
I know, I'm on the side of the sinners as well.
Oh, good man. Right.
Right, I'll do this on the banjo then. So, I'll just slightly straighten my capo. Right, okay. Pressing mute. So this is called Texas. Right. Fast round first. Right, okay, so now it's a bit long. Right, slowly. called Texas and pressing unmute that button. There we go.
That's a nice one. That was a new one to me.
Ah, yeah.
I don't know it either, Ellie. I think I've heard it.
That's a great tune, and it actually really flows much better on
Yeah.
the banjo in modal.
Is it crooked?
Don't know.
It's a bit, the B part is a bit short.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's slightly crooked, yeah.
Slightly, yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit
Hard to look
tilted.
it up anyway, yeah.
A little bit crooked, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Good Newcastle, apparently, but nothing to do with the English.
I'd love to learn that one, but I don't know if I could learn it without seeing the chords or something. I don't know.
I wanted to let everybody
The
know
flow was
also
nice,
on this
though. It
on
wasn't
this
too hard to
week's.
pick up for me.
What'd you say, Bill?
I was saying I wanted to let everybody know on this week's Old Time Music Hour, show 330. I'm doing some highlights of some field recordings I did of my friend Pat Kelleher from Cork, Ireland. He was on tour in the US about a month ago, and I drove out to Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania, and I recorded his gig out there at Finola's Irish Pub and got some wonderful field recordings. And I took one of my banjos for him to play, and he played a couple of banjo tunes for me also. So there's highlights of that on this week's show. And once I get the entire concert edited and everything and permission from Pat, I'll probably post that on my Facebook page also, because he did an absolutely wonderful 3-set gig of a lot of traditional Irish music and a lot of crossover music between Irish and old time. But I got some great field recordings of him playing the banjo also. Pat is just a wonderful singer-songwriter from Cork, Ireland. And as I said, I'll be highlighting his music. And then on next week's show, I'm going to do a CD review of the new CD, hard to see that, the Dolly and the Devil CD by my friend Rick Davidson, that has an incredible lineup of performers from Janie Rothfield to Gina and Jason Dillig to Chris McGrath to Deb Shebus to Joe Thrift. So the review of that one is coming up real soon. This is a just released CD that Rick Davidson just sent to me. So this one's coming up real soon. So you can look forward to that and to more wonderful music on the Old Time Music Hour coming up real soon.
Yeah.
Take a look.
Great, great. Hey, Bill, do you know if there are any sessions up in Stroudsburg of any sort, Irish or
I don't think there are any sessions in Stroudsburg.
Okay. I grew up there. I get up there real regular.
I mean, I know there are some sessions in the Lehigh Valley, and because there's a Lehigh Valley jam group, but I don't know that there's anything particularly happening in Stroudsburg. Also, I wanted to let everybody know that my new bride and co-producer Cynthia and I will be doing a UK Old Time Music Hour tour in August and September. We'll be in the UK for 3 weeks, traveling around by rail, and we want to visit as many of you as we can to field record you all.
Oh, fantastic.
So we're planning on we're going to fly into Edinburgh, and then we're going to go over to Glasgow so I can meet Mary Kathleen Burke with MKB Independent Radio. And then we're going to come down hopefully through Leeds. And I would love to visit some of the folks in Leeds and field record there. And then from there, we're going to head down and see Colm. And I'm going to find a Guinness with Colm finally.
Yes.
And then we're going to travel all around. I'm hoping to get a press pass to the Sweet Sunny South Festival. That's kind of up in the air right now, but we're going to be traveling all around the UK. So
are you going to come to the wedding session, Columns?
Well, I'll be at Columns probably sometime around the beginning of September, sometime around the 1st of September.
Could that be the week before Sweet Sunny South?
Yes, it will be. And then we'll be traveling around, hopefully back to sweet sunny South. And then I want to make it down to see Sue and Jules. And then I want to make it down to Cornwall to see Paul Bennett and visit folks down
Wow,
there.
it's a lot of
So it's
traveling,
going to
yeah.
be a great 3 weeks of field recordings for the Old Time Music Hour.
Fab.
And then I'll come back and I'll produce at least 2 shows, maybe 3 on that whole tour. So I can get all of your music out around the world to everybody that doesn't normally
So
get to hear
there's
you.
2 sessions where I am in Somerset, so yeah, I'll come along.
Let me apologise for our rail service in advance.
Well,
Right,
we're gonna get a rail pass, so we'll because I can't drive that far, and we're planning on traveling many, many miles. So I don't want to hold up the jam, but I just wanted to let everybody know that if you want us to visit you and visit your jam group, send me a message on Facebook so I can get you included in the tour.
Yeah, definitely. I shall, yeah, we shall see. Right, okay, we've got to crack on.
could go to visit you, maybe. I try to visit you.
You need to do a live tracker so that we can find you, Bill, so that we can track you down.
Yeah, definitely.
Right, okay, I was going to do ducks on the pond next. Let's see.
The pond or ducks on the mill pond, are they different?
Ducks on the pond.
Same as mill pond, is it?
What?
Is it the same as ducks on the mill pond?
No.
No, there's several different duck tunes, aren't there?
Ducks on the pond, though. Ah, okay.
I just need to make sure I don't go into another tune, because I think I did that last time. Let me just make sure. Where's the other part? Ah. Okay. Right, yeah, I seem to get a different B part for some strange reason, which is a different tune. So, okay, if you find me playing the wrong tune, some of you know this already, just give me a big wave, shine lots of torches and get my attention. Right, okay. Ducks on the pond, pressing mute. Right. Maybe I should notate this one. Oh, just move the mic a bit. Does that sound like the right B part? Okay. faster. And that's ducks on the pond, not the mill pond, but on the pond, pressing unmute.
That was great. I haven't done that tune before. That was nice.
Yes.
That was nice.
I am going to have to go, so I will see you folks in a couple of weeks. Take it
Nice
easy.
to see you, Ellie.
Bye, Ellie.
Bye, Ellie. And is that ducks, Pierre?
Bye.
Ducked out.
Ducks on the pond, is it?
Ducks not on the pond. Oh, is that a pond? I can't see a pond.
It's a pond of Dolo Wood Battlefield, you know, just on 1 kilometer of my cottage.
Oh,
Nice.
Yeah.
Lovely. Right. Where have you gone, Colm? Oh, there you are. You've moved to the left.
Okay. Have I?
Yes. Or you're right. Right. Colm, could you do something for me whilst I do a bunch of other things?
Yeah, Squirrel Hunters, yeah?
Oh,
Yeah.
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 Squirrel
Lovely.
Hunters. Groovy. Let me
So-
know when you're ready.
So do about 80, finish about...
Ooh.
The John Hartford version?
Yeah.
Version?
John Hartford?
I think so, I'm not sure, but...
There's Squirrel Hunter on the tree.
But he wrote it, didn't he? Yeah, he wrote it, yeah, okay. Let's try it then.
Okay, right. So, pressing mute. Unmute you, Colm. Okay.
Yeah, right.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Right, slow it down a little bit, although that wasn't very fast, but at least it's a little bit slower than that. Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I'll do it a bit fast again now. 80. Do it about there. Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, it stopped there. Okay.
Hey, very good. Thank you very much, Colm, and pressing unmute.
Can you remove that from YouTube?
Remove it. No, it's as part of an outtake now.
Yes, that'll go viral. It'll go viral on YouTube. I don't John Harford to do that.
Hey, did you have your mute on the fiddle as well?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
I could hear it actually.
Yeah. I thought I'd leave
Il
it
y a
on.
même une version bluegrass de ça.
What?
To Kim, who have a
Just
bluegrass
posted the
version
result of that last tune in the
two finger Squirrel Hunter.
I'm about to.
Bluegrassy version.
Oh, bluegrass.
I can imagine. It's quite an interesting tune. It could be quite interesting.
Like that.
Sorry, Chris, what was you
Frozen
saying?
squirrel.
I just
Whole
posted this.
squirrels.
Who's sharing?
Yeah, that's about 12 miles from me. I passed it on a cycle ride and couldn't stop.
Oven ready.
Couldn't help photographing it on the way by.
What's that? Whole frozen squirrels. Oh my
Yeah.
God.
5 for £8 or £2 each. Oven ready. Oh God. Oh my goodness. Right.
Just sounds so delicious.
Near Warrington, if anybody wants to know.
Hey, you know, we're in Appalachia here, and a lot of folks in Appalachia eat a lot of squirrels.
Do they?
That means the Ozarks.
What key is the song Squirrel Heads and Gravy? And I forgot.
Oh yeah.
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 It's not modal, I don't think.
Yeah.
Don't know actually. Have
Cute
you,
squirrel.
Bill? Have you had squirrel?
Oh yeah.
Oh, you have. What's it like?
Oh yeah. It's like chicken.
Right, that's what they all say.
They say
Yeah,
about everything.
The squirrel is it's a little tough, so you have to prepare it, you know, like delicately. But squirrel pot pie is very, very, very popular in the Appalachian mountains. So you cook it down and you take all of the meat off of the bone, and then you make a pot pie with it with a pastry crust, and you bake it in the oven, and it's actually quite delicious as long as you get all of the hairballs out.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
And the Squirrel Hunters tune, I'm sure many of you know, originated from the Civil War.
That's right.
City of Cincinnati, and the governor of Ohio called out the Squirrel Hunters because the Southern Army was approaching Cincinnati, and they were afraid they were going to be attacked because all the soldiers were gone. So they called up the men and boys that were not enlisted in the Civil War, they quote Squirrel Hunters, to come in and defend the city of Cincinnati. And they were such good marksmen with their rifles that they called them Squirrel Hunters, because the Southern troops were scared to death of them because they were marksmen with their rifles.
Yeah.
And because of that, they never attacked the city of Cincinnati. And the Squirrel Hunters were the only ones that received a certificate of discharge at the end of the Civil War because they had so much fun in Cincinnati. They couldn't get them out of the pubs and the brothels. So they gave them a bonus, and they gave them a certificate of discharge, and they finally went home.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Well,
Wow, what a story. Goodness.
Wow.
Thanks, Bill. And thanks, Chris, for sharing a pretty disgusting photo in chat, which I will not screen share. Right, okay. God. Okay, I think I might finish.
Oh, that's gross.
They do play a banjo as well. There you go.
Right, okay, so that's not what all right, this one's okay. It's a squirrel playing a banjo, that's fine. Right, okay, let's do Cold Frosty Morning. I'll finish the evening off, I should think.
Okay.
I just can't, I've forgotten how it goes.
Oh yeah, it goes
Cool.
Isn't that it?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
So yeah, okay. Right, I'll do that. So I'm gonna press mute. So this is Cold Frosty Morning. Better write that down. Cold will do. Modal tunes all sound the same to me. I just keep getting them all. Right, okay. Okay. Yep. And slowly. faster. And that's cold, frosty morning. I'm pressing unmute. Oh, noodling. Okay.
No.
Only you could prevent squirrel gravy.
What is going on in chat?
Well, I've heard of a zebra crossing, but this one's a squirrel crossing, is it? Yeah.
Thank you, Bill.
Oh, only
Thank you, Bill.
Luckily, chat is really small that it doesn't distract me too much.
Oh my god.
And not to mention squirrel heads and gravy.
Yes, squirrel heads. How do you do that?
Cool. Well, thank you very much, everybody. Feel free to stick around and hang out and chat, and we can go off air so that you can talk about
And
things
please
that
do
shouldn't be on air.
message me on Facebook if you folks want Cynthia and I to come visit you and record you on our UK tour this fall.
Yes, we'll
That's
send
going
you
to
a
be
message.
awesome.
Yeah, it'd be great.
Yeah.
Right, we're gonna go off air, so we're signing off YouTube. Bye,
Night all.
Bye.
All the best to you.
Bruce.
Thank you.
And yeah.
We'll be in-
Oh, actually, Bruce, when's the next session on Wednesday?
8 o'clock.
It's tomorrow. No, what day is today? It's this Wednesday, is it?
It's this Wednesday, yes.
Okay, so for those
Second Wednesday.
before you disappear, everybody, I need to find the details now, don't I? This Wednesday. How am I going to find the details? Just right. Bruce, can you talk about it while I find the details?
Yes, we used to have a session in a community centre where we just came along, sat in a circle and played to each other. And when Zoom was on, we mimicked it just as a way of sitting down and preparing things and practicing things. So it's called a bark session because it used to be the Britain Ash Community Centre, and it now happens on Zoom second Wednesday